Right. Let's give this a little bit of a... I know I'm full of magic, but you know what I mean? I'm not that magical. I'm not a magician. Chefs routinely sharpen their fingernails so you can drop without a knife. I don't think I've even got any fingernails. But yeah, no, I use the little cutter there just for that. Right, let's fill the sink up. Let's let that kind of soak, let that kill off any bacteria. Then we're going to get the bread down. We're going to shape the rolls and the buns. Good to go. No. I'm just full of magic, me, really. That's the real reason. Right, let's fill this up. You already finished? No, Big Mike. We got lots to do today. Lots of prep. I finished prepping the burgers, but what I'm doing now is washing down and cleaning down. Very important, Mike, that you kind of stop what you're doing every job and clean down and make sure it's safe to kind of prep on the work surface wherever you work, whatever you're working on next. So always very good habits to, especially if you're working with raw meat, clean down, clean up, wash up, and then move on to your next job. But how you doing, Mike? Welcome. Cling Wrap is making money today using by Chef Freed. Probably. Like everything I use, right? Kaiwif app. I don't know if I pronounced that one right. How are you doing, my friend? Thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a fabulous Monday or Memorial Day. Hey, Andrew. What's so good, sir? Welcome back. Rap. Thank you so much for the 4 months. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the support. And thank you so much for the kind gift as well from the wish list. That's so kind of you. For the cheeky knife sharpener. Or the whetstone, shall I say, to be more specific. Thank you so much again for that. I hope you're having a lovely day, Brat Girl. Can we get some love and hype in chat? Exclamation mark hype. Good to see you, mate. Long time no see. How are you? I'm doing great, Mike. I'm doing great. It has been a while. What have you been up to? You're doing great. I'm so glad you're doing well. Hey, Jody, what's up? Okay, well, good afternoon. I missed the burgers. Did you say you put onions and pickles in your burgers? No. Somebody was asking me what beef tartare was, so that's what I was explaining. But in my burgers, I just simply put salt, pepper, mustard, and Worcestershire sauce, and egg to bind. Is his connection being a bit goofy today? Whose connection? Mine? I'm good, my friend. I think it's on your end, good sir. I think it's on your end, but no. My connection is A-OK. If everyone else is A-OK as well, then it's not me. But, yeah. Egg, interesting? Not really. Egg helps bind burgers. Usually people put eggs in burgers, usually to help bind them. It stops them from falling apart. And usually people put breadcrumbs because they find them too wet, but I never need to have to add breadcrumbs to my burger mix. So it's not really to any surprise that you'll find egg as a binder in burgers, my friend. Right. Let's have a look. Make sure we give this all a nice wipe up. So we're all nice and clean. Beautiful. Nice and shiny. Good to go. And also, Brat Girl. And Wolfie. I know Wolfie would probably take a green, but what colour would you guys like to go on the subboard? Let me know and we can stick you on there now. Well, I've got a momentarily spare minute. Morning, Chef and chat. Blood, what's up, my friend? How you doing? How's things? Oh yeah, subboard. That's what I was looking for. Cheeky subboard. It's almost noon. I should get up. It's nice for some to sleep in that early. Or that late, shall I say. I hope you're enjoying it. Go teach. Right, okay, so. Chef. Yeah, why are you shouting me out, Warbot? There's no need. Let's get Wolfie on the board. I know Wolfie will probably take a green. It could be wrong, though. But I'm pretty sure I'm right on that one. Right, H-O-U-N-D. Thank you so much again, Wolfie, for the 26 months on Tier 2. That's crazy. And where are we at now? And Brat Girl, I'll put you on as a cheeky blue. If you want any other colour, let me know. If not, I can change it. I can always change it. But thank you again for the gift as well. Very, very kind of you. I am. I can't wait for next week. It's going to be very nice. My favorite burgers are made with like all stuff. Like I put in meatloaf, like egg, breadcrumb, sorry, seasoning, onion, garlic, and then like super yummy. Yeah, exactly. Everyone has their own preferences on what they want to put in their burgers. Definitely for sure. I wanted to keep them very simple and easy, straightforward today. So mustard, Worcestershire, pepper, salt, and egg as a binder. So very, very good. But yeah, usually if you don't really add egg as a binder for your burgers, they will probably more than likely fall apart, or they'll kind of crack and on the grill. So it's always important to add some kind of binder to it. Hence why I always said adding eggs is no surprise, because you usually use that as a binder. Unless you're allergic to eggs, and then obviously, yeah, I would leave them out. Right, where are we now? Green. Good choice, right? I mean, I slept 6 hours this, and I am like still pretty nice. Oh, there you go. I think everyone has like different amount of sleeps that they want or they need for their body. I feel like 6 to 8 is a decent amount of hours for sleeping. Anything more than that's a little bit too much for the body, and then you could go back to feeling even more tired. If you end up sleeping more than you should, your body feels more tired. I don't know why that is. I don't know the scientific terms or why, but I know for a fact when I used to sleep loads of hours back when I was younger, always used to feel more tired than I should be. Right, am I going to need that bowl for anything? Probably not, but I'm going to set that aside. Let's get the bread down. So I've got a 2 kilo, wow. I hope you guys are ready for this. I've got a 2 kilo bread dough. That's been proven this morning. That has been proven very, very nicely. I've already knocked it back once, so this is like the second knockback it's going to have for today. I want all the sleeps. Just very gently pull this off. Don't want to lose any of that dough. Come on. You're going to have to let go of the dough. There we go. Beautiful. Holy moly, indeed. Look at that. Right, we're going to knock this back. So, just make sure, yes, fine. Supersize that. Yeah, this is a lot, guys. This is like for 2 kilo dough. But the reason why I wanted so much is because I'm making like 10 to 12 burger buns, 10 to 12 hot dog rolls. So I needed to make quite a considerable amount today. If I get any more out of it, happy days. But yeah, I wanted to make sure I had plenty. Hey Krugy, what's up, buddy? A pillow? Pillow of delightfulness, right? Let's put that in there to soak. Yeah, finally got the stream. Good day, Chef. Hey, Andrew, welcome back. Sorry you had troubles with your internet or whichever it was, but I hope it's all working now. How you doing, buddy? Right, so... Oh, it's the tray behind me. I was like, what was that noise? But yeah, we made this about 7 o'clock this morning, which was about coming up to 4 hours ago, right? 7, 8, 9. Oh no, 10. Oh yeah, 4 hours. 4 hours. That's right. A lot of dough. Yep. I just explained why we got so much dough. I hope you guys were listening. Right. Right, so one's going to be for hot dogs, one's going to be for burger buns. So, what we're going to do, I'm just going to put that one in here for a sec. And I'm going to work out what tray I'm going to use and like how many I'm going to get out of this. So okay, if I do use the large one, let's get the large one with my silk mat on it. So let's have a look. Put that there for a sec. My silk mat. Cheeky silk mat. Let's have a look. Might want to fold that under if I can. Or I could put it upside down actually. That would be an actual good idea. Beautiful. Right. So, do I want buns or rolls for this? I'm probably going to go for... Question. Very nice looking dough. Appreciate it, Andash. How are you doing today? How's things? So I'm just working out what trays I want this on before I just jump headfirst in and not think about it. So I could use those two other trays for the hot dogs. Or shall I use them for the buns and use them for the hot dogs? Decisions. I feel like I need to use these for the hot dogs and them for the buns. I feel like that will be a bit more justifiable, of all honesty. Okay, so I want about 10 out of this, so cut that in half. You done buns but never hot dog buns? They're not too difficult. It's just about reshaping them into the right sizes. They're going to be too small. Let's have a look. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be pretty good. Yeah. So, okay. We're going to get quite a bit then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, if we get between 10 and 12, that'll be fine. So, let me work with these first. So I can shape them. So. And they will prove, you might be like, Chef, those are tiny buns. They will look very tiny to begin with. But by the time they prove and then they go in the oven, they're going to reach double the size. So, just going to roll these out. Little by little. So. Yeah, okay. Right, let me just do this one again. 2 seconds. Hey, Nori, what's up? How you doing, my friend? Could we get a shout out for Nori, if possible? How you doing, my friend? How's things? What have you been up to? I feel like these might be a little bit stumpy, but I'll just give them a little cheeky roll. They will pull back a little bit. We want ourselves a really good size hot dog. Right. By the time they're enlarge, I want them about, yeah, a little bit more. I always have an issue with my bread crust being far too thick and crunchy. Depends on the recipe, I guess. I suppose. Can't think of what too much of that usually is if you do have a really like thick crust. Without looking at it, I can't really say off the top of my head, but it might be a little bit too much of one thing, or maybe you know, maybe too much of the kneading, or I can't remember off the top of my head, with all honesty. But, oh, here we go. This is a lot better. I think I started off with too much of a short bun, but it's okay. So I'm just kind of tucking it in, just so we get a nice little kind of oval bun shape. And I'm going to stick them together. I'm going to give them a little bit of space, so by the time they proof, they're going to be pretty big. Maybe this is a little bit too big, so... There we go. So yeah, just give them like a very small amount of space. You don't really want a huge deal, but I want them like kind of together. So when you tear it apart, it's going to be nice and beautiful. Rather, if you have them individually on their own, you'll have a crust all the way round. But I want that kind of fluffy and softness on the side. So whether you want to do that as well is up to you. So, right. Milk or butter. That actually might be the reason why it's having an extra bit of a crust usually if it's milk or butter, but yeah. As I said, mine is pretty straightforward. This mix I did was, this is obviously quite a large mix, so 2 kilo of flour, about 8 teaspoons of active yeast, or dry yeast, 8 pinches of salt, about 8 pinches of sugar. What else have we got in there? A good glug, about 50 ml of oil, the fat content. And what else do we have? What else do we have? I think that's it, right? I think that's it, roughly. Yeah, a little bit more. But usually, if you get more of an extra crust, usually there's a method as well, which what the bakers use in France for making like baguettes. They usually chuck a little splash of water to create some steam in the oven, and that'll help give that, you know, crusty kind of baguette. That's me. Hold on a sec. So yeah, give it that nice, beautiful, crusty baguette. There we go. That's better. So let's give this a nice little roll. Doesn't the yeast have an effect on the bread density? Well, of course, because it obviously produces CO2. So it'll obviously enlarge and add those air bubbles, so increasing the density and obviously making them a little bit more lighter. But yeah, you can do. Sorry guys, this one is not rolling for me. It's not going for it. I'm still not happy with this one. He's not playing game. He's not playing game with Chef. Right, try this. Just trying to make it even throughout. You might think, oh, it's fine, Chef, but to me, it's not fine. Yes, you got this little hole here, which I need to sort out. Get out the rolling pin. Just use your hands. Hands would be fine. I feel like this one's a little bit more bigger than I want it, so I'm just going to knock a little bit off it and just roll it out again. I don't want to make these too big. At the same time, they got time for proving, so they need to be pretty thin to begin with. There we go. A bit better. Let the one relax, chef, and move on. Yeah, it's okay. It's done now. Yeah, I might have just overworked it a little bit, so... Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. Considering if you saw my bread on Friday, you don't need to worry about it. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Fascinating. Never seen. I mean, lots of people have different techniques. I guess this is my kind of technique, really. I just like to make sure that it's like even throughout, so yeah. And obviously weighing it will probably be an easier option for me. Would have saved a little bit of time, but it's okay. I usually do it by hand and feel. So like, have it in my hand. I'm like, yeah, that feels about right to me. They usually come out about right. Well, maybe they're a little bit on the stumpy side, but depends on how long you want these rolls to be, though. To be fair. There we go. That's better. All I'm doing is basically pulling it nice and tight so it leaves a nice little smooth finish on top. So we should be good to go. I got a feeling some are going to be a little bit bigger than others, but have a look. Now, when it comes to the burger baps, that's going to take me like 2 minutes to make, but these are a little bit more fiddly because I want them nice and even, best as possible. Yeah, it's not very good. But yeah, I do find making hot dogs tricky. I've done them loads of times before. It's just getting them right. I probably will have like 1 or 2 longer than others, but that's fine. It's okay. Need a course on yeast? Definitely, for sure. I mean, if you've got time and you can go ask your local artisan bakery whether you can go in there for the day, they can teach you quite a hell of a lot. Hell of a lot in no time. Chef, thank you so much for the host. How you doing today, buddy? How's it going? Shifty, what's up, buddy? How you doing? How's things? Hope you're doing well. Look like sub rolls. Whatever you prefer, Jody, but they're hot dog rolls. Whether you like it or lump it, I'm afraid, my friend. No problem, bro. Appreciate it. What have you been up to, chef? How's it going? How's it going, good sir? What have you been up to? What have you been up to? How's things with you? Are you doing well? No, I mean in the market, chef. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you meant me. Hard to distinguish what you're on about. How's Shifty doing this morning? How you doing, good sir? Right, so let's give these a little roll. A little bit more on that one. So I pretty much want to start putting my oven on very shortly because these are not going to take long to prove. How was your weekend, buddy? Doing alright? Lack of sleep? You're not being getting much sleep, good sir. I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay, Mr. Shifty. Currently working, of course, I'm running around sharing my favourite streams, Sir John. And of course, wishing you is all well with you. Thank you, my friend. Yes, all is very well with me, my friend. Thank you so much for asking. Very, very well with me. Thank you. But I hope work's okay for you, Chef, and I hope it's all going good, and there's nothing too stressful. I know chefing can get very stressful at times. But it's lovely to see you, my man. Does this pinching make the bun stay, like, long instead of, like, round? Do you mean, like, when I'm doing it like this? Basically, when I'm kind of, like, pulling it, it's just going to give it that kind of smoother finish on the top. So, it's pretty much pulling it. I love these rolls that make, well, two kinds of, like, I haven't found them here. One's called, like, snowflake roll. The other's, like, garlic.